my God.
I hope everyone is having a good evening. Nice to see a lot of faces. So excited. Look at all these sixth grade faces. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get here started here in just a couple minutes. So find a comfy spot. You can have your video on or off. Sometimes if you're noticing a lot of lag, it might be because sometimes turning your video on actually makes it worse. So try turning your videos off if I'm breaking up a lot. It could also be my internet. It's very windy here. Okay.
Sarah, do you need any help with this meeting?
I think we're good. I got 2 other people helping out, but thank you.
For some strange reason, your voice keeps.
Am I breaking up?
I can hear you okay.
Okay, so if you're
coming through for me too.
Perfect.
Okay, so again, I would, if I'm sounding weird, choppy, laggy, try turning your video off. With a Zoom this size, it does take a lot of bandwidth to run the Zoom with this many videos.
Sometimes if people have more than one device on in the same room, it can cause a lot of that echoing that you hear. So it can be good to just turn off the microphone as well to make sure that that's off if you're having a hard time hearing.
Thank you. Lots of things we're all going to learn about Zoom this year. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you all heard that, but that was a very annoying alarm. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today or tonight for our 6th grade orientation. My name is Sarah Grote. I'm the student manager at Stoller this year, and I'm so excited to get to know all of you. First of all, we know that we're starting school in a way that none of us thought would ever happen. This is my 16th year of teaching in this, or education. I'm not in the classroom, but this is a weird way to start the year. So we just want to here to learn together. We're all here to support and help each other. And so we got you. We're going to help you, and we're going to get you guys through this very strange transition to middle school. You're going to notice a lot of adult faces on here. So we're going to just start with some introductions so you can start getting some faces and names. Is Miss Galvan here?
I'm in here, Sarah. Hi, everyone. I'm Ms. Galvan. I'm the principal, and it's exciting to see all of you. It's not the way we wanted to see you. Ideally, we want to see you in person, and we want to see your faces, but we're still excited to welcome you to middle school. And I'll start by letting teachers introduce themselves. And I think last time we had a certain color order, so I'll let them go ahead.
All right, we'll start with the green neighborhood. I'm Miss Stanley, and I teach 6th grade math. And I'm so excited to get to know all of you, and I'm excited for a great school year together as we work together.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mr. Nagelman. I teach humanities in the same neighborhood as Miss Stanley. And just like she said, so excited about the school year. It's going to be awesome and can't wait to meet you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mr. Wickham, Green 6 Science, and it's a strange world we live in, but it's still it'll work. I'm excited to work with you guys virtually.
Hi, everybody. I am Mr. Healy. I teach 6th grade math in Blue Neighborhood, and looking forward to meeting all of you online this and next week.
Hi, I'm Leslie Stolen. I am the 6th grade Blue Hall science teacher, and I'm really looking forward to connecting with my students over the next week.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Rossetti. I'm the Blue Hall Humanities teacher for 6th grade, and we're gonna have an adventure, and it'll be great.
Hi, I'm Nina Steed. I teach 6th grade humanities in Orange Hall, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you all and getting to know you, and excited for the school year to begin.
I'm Jolynn Bateman, and I'm one of the 6th grade math teachers in Orange, and I'm really excited to be with you. We are problem solvers. We're not just going to find problems, we're going to be able to solve some too, and we can do this.
Hi, I'm Miss Svensson. I am one of your 6th grade science teachers in the SUMA program. I can't wait to meet you all and see your faces. It's fun getting to know you, and we're going to do a great job. I'm nervous. I'm sure you're nervous, and we're going to help each other. So I will see you soon.
I'm Miss Gillespie. I'm also a humanities teacher in Orange Hall, and like everybody else, I'm looking forward to getting to meet you, but I'm all looking forward to hearing about what great books you read this
Hi,
summer.
6th graders. Miss Berger here. I am a science teacher in Orange Hall, and I look forward to seeing all your faces later this week. I know it's a strange time, but we can do hard things and work together. Good luck.
Hi, I'm Mr. Nelson, and I teach math in 6th grade Orange, and I'm just looking forward to all of you and learning with all of you. We'll see you next week.
Hi, everyone. I'm Miss Portugal. I am the 6th grade humanities teacher in Red Hall. I know school looks a lot different this year, but we got this, and we're gonna make it through together.
Hi everyone, this is Miss Sadie. I am a math teacher in Red Hall as well, and I am really looking forward to meet you next week and getting to know you. It's really exciting to learn many new things together this year.
Maybe encore teachers?
Sure, I can pop on first. Hey, everybody. My name's Mr. Bush, and I'm the technology teacher. So if you have me as your elective this semester, we're going to do a lot of fun things like coding and 3D design and some video. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm Mr. Berg. I'm teaching art at Stoller and Meadow Park. I'm going to help you develop your artistic voices. So not just the style of how you like to make art, but also what you want to communicate with your art. So we'll let your voices fly.
こんばんは、ようこそ皆さん。欢迎大家来 Stoller. I am your EOD teacher at Stoller. I can't wait to work with you.
All right. My name is Miss Tuck, and I teach drama. So in drama class, we're still going to collaborate, and we're going to do a lot of working together and creating skits together, and then we're going to watch them, record them and watch them, and do all sorts of fun stuff. So we're going to spread our creative wings this semester. So I look forward to getting to know you guys.
Hola chicos, me llamo Señor Ortman. I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade Spanish along with Senora Taylor. Really looking forward to getting to meet you guys, and we'll have a great year.
Hello, I'm Mr. K. I'm a resource teacher here at Stoller, so I might be working with you, some of you this year, and you also might see me pop into some of your classes, so I'll be around. Excited.
Hi everyone, my name's Miss McLeod and I'm the school psychologist. You might also see me in some of your classes, and I'm really excited to learn more about technology this year.
Hey guys, my name is Mr. Pounders and I teach choir, and I really wish we could be together to sing because it's really powerful when we all raise our voices together, but we're going to figure out ways to do that online and virtually, and we're going to have a fun time while we do it.
Hello,
Hi, I'm Miss Stroker. I'm the 6th grade counselor. I'm new to Stoller this year, just like you all, and I'm super excited to see everybody on Friday.
Hello, my name is Mr. Van Dyke. I teach band, and I'm looking forward to making music with y'all and seeing you real soon. Be on the watch for information coming about how to get a hold of instruments coming in the next week or so. See you soon.
All right, and I think, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think that was all our teachers that are online right now. I'm Mr. Swick. I'm one of the assistant principals, and I am really excited to pop into some of your classes and see what fun things you're doing online, and just work with you all this year. So welcome to Stoller.
Okay. And thank you, teachers and staff members, students. I need to tell you that you're lucky to be getting all of those incredible teachers. And one thing that we focus on at Stoller is something called a Stoller Scholar. We understand that you come to school to learn about science and about math and social studies and ELA and all of that, but we also know that it's important that we become well-rounded human beings as we get older. So we have something called a Stoller Scholar, and the S stands for service. That's anything you do to help make your community or the world a better place, whether it's helping a younger sibling at home, volunteering at a nursing home, helping your parents with chores, or helping out around the school. And I know we can't right now, but if you find any opportunities in your community to give back, I encourage you to do that. Compassion just means having empathy for others and being a good friend. Honesty obviously means having integrity and doing the right thing, even when no one is looking. Being open-minded is really the best way to be a great learner. Leadership just means standing up and doing the right thing, even when no one else is. Acceptance is just being open and accepting and being inclusive. And respect is just the way we treat one another. And I think if we all learn how to be more of scholars, I think we will create a better, not just school, but like I said, society. So ideally we'd have an assembly and we'd rally around being a scholar, and then we have something called the Scholar of the Month. But in these circumstances, maybe we can push out some ideas for your teachers to work on through advisory, and you can showcase some things you've done in your community or in your house to exemplify being a Stoller Scholar. So look for that during advisory.
All right, and I think all of our 6th grade teachers were here except for maybe Mr. Reisner. So here's a picture of him. And we have a couple of 8th graders here to introduce themselves, some student leaders at Stoller that are also gonna pop on. They're gonna introduce themselves and share a tip for success as you all transition to middle school this year. So my 8th graders, if you wanna unmute and share one at a time. Go ahead.
I saw them, they're here.
I know, they're just being shy all of a sudden.
Mohammed, it looks like you unmuted. Are you ready to share?
Sorry, my mic was muted. I was speaking, but it didn't come out. I'm Mohammed. I'm an 8th grader here at Stoller, and my tip and advice would be like to try your best and like just take notes And at the end of the day, just, you know, try hard and try your best. Yeah.
Awesome. Angel?
Hi, my name is Angel, and I'm a 8th grader here at Stoller. And my advice is to don't hesitate to email your teachers about something you're having trouble on or to ask questions. And if you feel like you need some extra help, just ask. Don't hesitate to ask for some worksheets or something like that. So, yeah.
Awesome. And then we're Jordan or Cole here.
Jordan wasn't able to stay on for the second hour, so you got
No worries.
me dead.
Okay, and I think Cole, I don't know if I saw Cole hop back on again. Okay, well, we have some amazing students at Stoller that we can always connect you with if you are needing to connect with like an 8th grader. So thank you for sharing. Did we miss anybody else for introductions? I think we got everyone. All right, so as we kind of introduce you to Stoller and try to help kind of ease some of your worries around middle school, just know that like all these questions and things swirling in your head are very normal, even without comprehensive distance learning. So your teachers are going to help you get everything set up that first week of school. So don't panic if you're like, I don't know what Canvas is. I don't know how to get my email. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing. All of next week is going to be an opportunity for your teachers to walk you through all the different things. So be on a lookout for emails from your teachers this week, and then they'll get you set up when you're actually in Zoom class next week as well. So we're here to support you. You notice there's lots of adults here today because they all are cheering you on and want to support you through this start to middle school. All right, Mr. Swick is going to talk to you a little bit about your daily schedule.
All right, this was emailed out to all of your parents last Friday, so you can take a look at it there on an email from your parents. You can ask them to look for the schedule in the Stoller Weekly. But here's a picture of it. Excuse me. So in StudentView, you will have a schedule with all your teachers' names and electives and all that. Electives are the band class, the drama class, Spanish, choir, art, technology, drama. Those are called elective classes. And so those classes, along with your PE health teacher, and when that meets, that information is going to be in what's called StudentView or ParentView. And so your parents have access to ParentView, but as a student, you have access to StudentView. Your teachers will also be reaching out to you this week to talk about welcoming you to their core classes, their humanities, math, or science class. And so you'll be hearing more from your teachers this week in regards to that. But the way our schedule works is the morning is going to start with first period from 10 to 11. And then students are going to have a lunch break. And then when you come back from lunch, students will have a homeroom class or an advisory class. We're calling it homeroom, which will show up on your schedule as period 6. The teacher for this class should match your period 1 class. And so your homeroom is your core 1 class. For some of you, your first core class is going to be in period 1, and for some of you, it's going to be in period 2. So it's your first class that's math, science, or humanities. And so for some of you, the first class is going to be PE or art or one of those elective courses I discussed during first period. But for others, your first class might be humanities or science or math. And so pay attention to those 1s, 2s, and 3s, and 4s next to your schedule on StudentView, because that's the period you're going to meet with those teachers. So that being said, period 1's from 10 to 11, then you'll go to lunch. You'll come back from lunch and you'll have homeroom, which is a period of connection where you're trying to get to know your teacher's trying to get to know you, you're trying to get to know your peers. It's going to be a fun class. It might be a class where you discuss different things going on in the world and just have a time to kind of process through stuff, how CDL is going, how this online school is working for you, that kind of thing. It's going to start out pretty fun, get to know you type stuff. And then we might start talking more about what's going on for you and how can we help each other be more successful. Period 3, or period 2 from 2:30 to 1:30. Period 3, after a 10-minute break to go get some water or use the restroom, is from 10:40 to 2:40. And again, a 10-minute break for the same reason, to get you off the screen, rest your eyes a little bit. And then you'll have 4th period from 2:50 to 3:50. Now, I want to go back to PE and electives, because on your schedule, it'll have meeting days. And so what a meeting day is, it's the day you meet in that class. And so let's take someone that has electives first thing in the morning, for example. If your elective falls on a Monday, Thursday, it's going to have an M and a TH next to the course. And so say you have art on a Monday, you're going to go to art on Monday, and then you're going to return to art again on Thursday. On Tuesday and Friday, you are going to do your PE health class. And so you'll have PE health on Tuesday, and then again, you'll have PE health on Friday. And so that's your schedule this year. Like I said, this is in the Stoller Weekly, which your parents all receive. And this information will be made available to you as well. But if you look at the Stoller Weekly, you can get a picture of what this schedule is. And we could post this in different places on our website as well, so you can access it.
Awesome. Thank you. I also posted the link to StudentView. So if you're like, I haven't seen this yet, there's a link so you can go check that out when we're done here and see your teachers. All right. So just want you to be aware that Canvas is the learning management system. We call it an LMS, that where your teachers will be posting all the things. If you are not familiar with Canvas, that's okay. Again, your teachers are going to get you all set up next week. I do have, if you're like, but I just need to know things now, I get it. I do have a link that I'm going to also put in the chat. That is a YouTube playlist of some videos to kind of help you learn how to navigate Canvas. But again, your teachers are going to help you with everything next week. So let me put this in there for you. So there's that YouTube playlist for you. So again, lots of information will be coming out soon, but everything will eventually go through your Canvas pages. And then you will be spending time on Zoom every day. So just be ready to hop on Zoom for each class. Your teacher will be maybe doing some instruction, doing some small groups, some check-ins, some things to know about Zoom. Your teachers will go over all those expectations that they have for you. Just like if you were in a classroom, they'll go over videos on and or off. You're not required to have your videos on, especially if you have internet, Wi-Fi issues. Sometimes turning your video off helps, but we do like to see your faces. So if it's ever possible, turn it on so we can get to know names and faces. And so just be ready to hop on Zoom quite a few times throughout the day, each class period. And school supplies. This was emailed also through a lot of things will probably be happening on your Chromebook. Some supplies that you're going to want to have ready and available, and your teachers will also let you know if there's anything else that you might need. If you are in need of any supplies, please reach out to either myself or the counselor or the front office. We do have supplies available to students that may be in need, and I think we'll also have some available at the Drive Up event to welcome you all to Stoller on Friday. So let's talk about the Drive Up event. So Friday, we can show up based on your last name in those time frames just to keep the traffic flowing. We emailed in the Stoller Weekly also a video of the route that we want your family to drive their cars through the school. And then we also have, if any of you do not have a Chromebook, you can pick one up at the back of the school also during your assigned time. And again, that is only if you don't have a Chromebook. So if you have a Chromebook that you picked up in 5th grade from your elementary school, you're going to hold on to that one and use that one. This is only if for whatever reason you never got a Chromebook, maybe you're new to Beaverton. We will be doing an exchange of Chromebooks in the future, but for now you're going to use whatever Chromebook you have, or you're going to pick one up at the back of the school during our drive up event on Friday. So I went ahead and I gave you the video. If you haven't seen that yet, be sure to watch it with your families, and that will tell you the route we want you to take to get to Stoller and depart Stoller. But we are all very excited to see your faces as you drive through the school. On Friday, we do have a surprise for all of you. So even if you don't have a Chromebook to pick up, we want to see all of your faces because we have a special little bag to give you. All right, so just a couple things. Start thinking about setting some good study habits for yourself at home. So things we want you to think about is set a schedule. So you know what your school day schedule looks like. Be thinking about what time to go to bed, what time to wake up in the morning, kind of create a workspace at home where you can have all of your things, maybe away from the TV. It's a good idea to kind of have something to track all the things you need to do, like a to-do list. I'm a big sticky note person. Maybe you have another strategy, and maybe your teachers will also have some to share with you to help you kind of keep track of everything you got to do. Once school starts, it's a good idea to take some brain breaks, and hopefully your teachers will also go over some of those things in class or through your advisory, but get away from your screen when you have a moment. Get up and stand, walk around the house, do some stretches or some yoga, because it's going to be very different than at school. So if you don't force yourself to get up, we want you to get up. So make sure you do that. You can reward yourself. That's a one that I'm going to work with my own kids on is, okay, you did a great job for the first 2 hours. We're going to earn a special snack or a special break. And just know that to start the year, it's going to be a little strange at times and it's going to feel weird, but eventually we'll all get into a routine. I know your teachers are working really hard right now to get themselves into a routine, and then they'll help you. One thing that I know really helped me with this transition to working from home was setting up my workspace at home. And before I did that, I was feeling really anxious and just not feeling great about working at home because I miss school, like I'm sure many of you do. So set up a space that had all of your stuff right there, so you don't have to like run all over the house to find a pencil and paper. Try to find some space that has some natural light. So maybe try to sit by a window. I know that helps me just feel better. Maybe you have a little plant that you can have near you to take care of. Find a comfortable spot. So maybe some days you're like, I don't want to work at my desk. I'm going to go sit in a beanbag chair. That's totally fine too. The one thing I would say is try to find a flat spot to put your Chromebook on, because sometimes if you just put it on your lap and it's wobbly and it makes everybody kind of feel sick because your computer is just constantly moving. So those are some good things to kind of just keep in mind, and you can start working on getting those things set up right now. Okay. For questions right now, I'm going to ask that you just send me a message. So I'm the host. So if you want to just send me a message through the chat, if you haven't figured out how to do that yet, there is a little chat button that'll open up a box and it will say to send to the host. And I'm probably not going to answer every single question that you have because I'm guessing based on the earlier session, a lot of questions are things that your teachers are going to go over next week. So if it's specific to a class, hold on to that question, maybe write it down on a sticky note to ask your teacher if they don't answer it for you next week. Okay, so a couple things that I'm already seeing. How do I get the Stoller Weekly? That comes through email. So if you're not getting emails from the school, check in with the front office. Maybe they don't have your correct email. Some of those messages also go through School Messenger. So you might want to check your School Messenger to see if you're getting those messages or not. Oh, I know what else. A lot of people are asking about Chromebooks. Let me find the help desk information again. If you don't know your login for your Chromebook, or you can't remember your password, or something is broken, you need to reach out to our help desk. So let me get that back into our chat for you all. The help desk will be your one-stop shop for questions about Chromebook issues. So let me find that really quick. Here we go. Oops. Thank you for your patience. Navigating. Oh, geez. Zoom can be a little tricky at times. Okay, there we go. So I just put the link to the Student Help Desk website. That is the person you'll email if you have any questions. Math placement tests. Math teachers will be communicating next week with students regarding math placement tests. From what I understand, they'll be happening online. I believe there was information in the Stoller Weekly about that. How do you get to Canvas? Your teachers are going to get all that information to you. So again, just kind of hold off, but you can also get there from the BSD website. Zoom meeting passwords. Again, teachers are going to share all that information with you. Let's see here. Somebody's asking what time will we be at school on a normal school day? So if not during comprehensive distance learning, school starts at 9:15. But that's not where we're going to be starting right now. Where can I find the Friday drive-through school route? Did I just post that in the chat?
I had a hard time pulling out the links. I clicked on
Okay.
the links.
Okay, let me,
You did. It says video.
Yeah, you posted them. I saved the link. I saved the links for later, but I don't know if they pull up or not.
I can go back and put it in there one more time. Not a problem.
I clicked on it and it works, Ms. Grove.
One thing I will jump in and say is on StudentView or ParentView, it's not immediately accessible to know whether or not your class is meeting on a Monday, Thursday, or a Tuesday, Friday. And so I will work with our PE teachers and our Encore teachers to make sure there's some indication on their Canvas page or in their emails to you to make it clear what day you have their class. It's not showing up on ParentView or StudentView if it's a Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Friday, or a Monday, Thursday. And so we'll make sure you know via Canvas and possibly through your teacher's communication with you.
Oh, a parent asked if they need to download Canvas. Parents, you will have access to Canvas as well as an observer in the course. And I would recommend logging in. If you have a ParentView account, you can also log into Canvas, I believe straight from ParentView. But it is a good idea for parents to also get on Canvas because you can kind of see what your child should be doing. Canvas.
Can I add something about that?
Yes, please.
You don't have to download it.
No.
If you're accessing via computer, it's all online. But there are Canvas apps for students and parents that can be useful if you're doing things on the go and need to access on a mobile device.
Thank you. Yeah, no downloading needed. I have a middle schooler also, and I just go through the website. I'll put that link in if I can find it. And just so you know, if you go on Canvas as a parent or a student right now, there may not be any courses loaded. That's because your teachers are working really hard right now to get that set up. So even though your schedule is live, teachers have to publish their courses. And so once they do that, you'll then see course material, but that may not be there yet. So just be patient. It's getting there. Teachers are working really hard to get everything ready for you all. There is the link to Canvas in the chat. How do you find teacher email? So go through ParentView and StudentView, and I believe you can just click on your teacher's name and it will send an email. Are the Chromebooks Stollers going to provide the ones with the pens? So the new ones will, but those are not being distributed quite yet. So keep an eye on your emails the Stoller Weekly for when the new Chromebooks will be distributed. We are not ready to do that quite yet. Let's see. Well, you have different meetings for different classes, yes. So different Zoom links for different classes is how you'll get there. If you have your own personal laptop, do you have to pick up a Chromebook? That's, I think, a decision for you. I will say that the school Chromebooks do have a lot of features and all the apps that your child will need. So they're there for you, and I would recommend it. Somebody doesn't have an elective quarter 1 or 2. I know that there's still schedule changes happening. So it might be, if you don't have an elective, that is something the counselor is currently working on. So just be patient. There will be a class. Let's see. Do the Chromebooks have a I think Canvas is bookmarked on the student Chromebooks under their student bookmarks. So if you, yes, it should be. You should know your elective right now unless it's not listed on your schedule. So people are asking, how do I know my elective? Go on StudentView, and then if it's not there, the counseling team is working on getting that added. Do you want to add something, Mr. Swick?
No, I think you said it well. We're running reports daily to catch students with missing periods, and so a student with a class that's not scheduled, and so we'll get those cleaned up.
Lots of questions about elementary Chromebooks. Hold on to your elementary Chromebooks. Your student is just going to use those Chromebooks until we do our distribution of the new Chromebooks, and that information will be coming out in the future. So just keep using those ones until you get information from us. The Stoller Weekly gets emailed out. So if you're not receiving the Stoller Weekly, you probably need to call the front office and make sure we have the correct email address for your child, or for you, I guess. Oh, this is a good question. A parent is asking if teachers can please put the grade level in the subject line when you send out emails. It might be I know that helps me. I have 3 kids, and I had one teacher email that I had no idea what grade they were for. So we can try and push out some information to teachers. That's hard. Let's see. Avid students, that's one of their electives. So they'll have that every other day, correct?
Yes.
Yes, they'll have it on Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm the Avid teacher, Mr. Healy, for the 6th graders.
Again, if you do not have a Chromebook, you will just go to the back of the school on Friday, September 11th during your assigned time, and there will be adults at the back of the school. Again, you can look at the video to see the map of where to go. You didn't need to sign up. They'll make sure you get a Chromebook. Instruments for band. I believe the band teacher shared the information will be coming home soon regarding getting instruments. So just hold off on that. Is it too late to purchase Chromebook insurance? I don't think so. Does anybody know the date on when Chromebook insurance needs to be purchased by?
I don't know, but that's one of those help desk questions. They can just send it through there.
Somebody's asking, when do we find out which days we go to school? I'm assuming they're talking about hybrid.
That's a decision that has not been made yet and won't be made until maybe October. We need to make sure that it's safe to return back into the building. So we're following state and health official guidelines. So we want to see you ASAP, but we have to make sure that it's safe for us to be together again.
If you're not able to attend on Friday and want to get the welcome packet, I believe you can just call or email the front office and we'll make sure we can get one to you. Access to the library. Will students have access to the library and books?
Absolutely. We're working on a plan for, as you'll be able to request and check out books online, and then the librarian will get it ready, set up a pickup time with you. You'll have a time slot to come get it, but it has to be outside of in front of the school. And then we have a couple of days when you'll be able to return books, and you'll just drop them off in a cart that'll be left outside during school hours. But we're working on the details of this and hopefully send it on the weekly this Friday. So look for that information this Friday.
The 6th grade counselor is on the Zoom call. Monica, do you want to pop on and say hello again? Some people are asking who the 6th grade.
I'm Ms. Stroker. I'm the 6th grade counselor. Again, I'm really excited to meet everybody and all your families. I'll be there on Friday, and I hope to see everybody.
Some people are asking about textbooks. Again, if there's textbooks, teachers will be communicating that with you next week. If you're not able to come and get a Chromebook on Friday, go ahead and submit a help desk ticket through that website that I posted, and we'll make sure that you get one. The packet on Friday is just a fun little surprise gift for all of our 6th graders. Can SUMA kids be in class with other kids that are not SUMA? I don't know the answer to that.
You want to answer, Mr. Swick?
Yeah, I can answer that. For core classes, no. SUMA core classes, Orange Hall core classes are all SUMA students in those courses. However, for Encore and for PE Health, all students are together.
Awesome. Student clubs. Some people are asking about, will clubs be happening? How do I get information? Like math counts, OBOB.
All of that is TBD, to be honest. It depends on the organization and kind of the supports and what they can put in place for us. At this point, I think we're trying to get the school year going, and then different organizations, I'm sure we'll revisit that. Ms. Gillespie, do you know about OBOB, for example?
All I know about OBOB is that, sorry, I'm pacing, so I turned my video off. I'm tired of sitting. All I know about OBOB is that if we do it, it will only be in the school. There's no statewide competition and no regional competition this year. So a lot's going to depend upon whether we go back in November or not. So we're in a holding pattern. But you can access the information and start reading the books and talk about making a team if you want, and just stay tuned for information.
Thank you. And I can imagine that that's true for a lot of those, groups and academic competitions. But as soon as I get information, like including the one Ms. Gillespie referenced, I'll put it on the weekly. Maybe I'm thinking in a couple of weeklies, so just look for that information.
Can I just interrupt just real briefly? There is going to be a science fair this year, and it is going to be virtual. And so I'll have information about that too.
Thank you, Ms. Benson.
Can I speak about math counts? There will be math counts this year. It will be done almost entirely digitally. And you just need to be watching the Stoller Weekly for more information.
Thank you.
All right, there's been a few questions about StudentView. So students, your StudentView login should just be your ID number and your password, same one that you log on to Chromebooks. Again, if you're having any issues with logging on to your Chromebooks, that's a student help desk request. So go ahead and go through that website that I posted, and we'll be sure to get you all set up. And there's a lot of questions about a lot of things in terms of like math placements and schedule changes. I don't know if Mr. Swick, if kids have a schedule change, what that looks like.
Yeah, what I will say is we tried really hard this summer to create a schedule that provided students an opportunity to get in into their first elective choice, and hopefully their second and third, second elective choice. However, due to some scheduling constraints and some budget changes and staffing changes over the summer, that wasn't possible for all students. Schedule changes the schedule's pretty inflexible at this point. It's hard to make any changes. Ms. Droker has been working to try to adjust schedules for some students, but in a lot of cases it's not possible due to constraints in class sizes getting too large. And so for schedule changes, if that's something Ms. Droker is the person to contact. However, like I said, there's classes that are full, and so some adjustments can't be made. And so that's kind of where we're at with schedule changes. Regarding math placement, I know more information is going to be coming out probably in the weekly about how that's going to look like next week. I know this week, last Friday, we talked about math placement information coming out first week of school, and that, you know, taking place the first week of school. We're going to provide more information on Friday and possibly a Google form to sign up for that math placement test. And then we're looking into doing some math placement on the following Wednesday with online digital math placement assessment using GoFormative. And so more information's coming. Specifics are coming on Friday, and that's going to take place next Wednesday.
Awesome. All right, we're going to probably have to wrap up here in like a minute or two. Again, a lot of these questions that I'm getting have to do with specific teacher questions. Your homeroom teacher is listed, I believe, on the schedule as advisory. And then on Wednesdays, teachers will be pushing out work through Canvas, but you will be meeting with your advisory teachers on Wednesdays on Zoom. But most of Wednesdays is what we call asynchronous, so doing some work on your own. And that's so teachers have time for professional development, connecting with families, and plan time. Again, the best place to look for schedules right now is StudentView and ParentView. Canvas may not have that information quite yet because teachers are still getting their Canvas courses set up. So go through StudentView and ParentView to see your child or to see your own schedule. And again, if you're having any issues with logging in, getting on any of these applications, go through the help desk, and they're the best way to get the help that you need. All right, teachers, any final things that you wanted to share before we all hop off?
Excited to see everybody.
We're looking forward to seeing all of you.
Go Jaguars!